This game's called Streets and Alleys. It's a teamwork game, great for small spaces, for grades 2 to 8, and you don't need any equipment. And thanks to Eric for this game idea. So in this game, you're going to start with rows and columns of students. So here we have 5 by 5, you can have 4 by 4, or even 6 by 6 or something like that, depending on how many students you have. And you'll have one player who will be a cat, who will be chasing a mouse, or you can have cop and robber, or whatever you want. And essentially, as a teacher, you're going to be the caller. You're going to call out streets at some points in the game. When you call out streets, then the students are going to have to join hands, those that are part of the rows and columns, to form streets. So here we have streets that the cat and mouse can take in a path. And likewise, the caller will call out alleys as the other word. And so the players will then turn, do a 90-degree spin, and join hands to form alleys. So before the game starts, the players are going to have to practice the streets and the alleys a little bit just to get the hang of it, to change from one to the other. So the spacing, of course, has to be nicely put. So when the game starts, we're going to have the alleys as the start here. The cat is going to go and try and chase the mouse. They're going to do a power walk, so not running, but just walking, power walking. Here the caller called out streets in the middle when the cat and the mouse were there, so the streets were formed, and then the cat and mouse are going to have to choose different directions. So that cat's still trying to chase that mouse, and as the cat's chasing the mouse moving the opposite way. Alleys was called, so again the players form the alleys. And then the game continues on and on. When the cat finally catches that mouse, then you can switch up the cat and mouse. Or alternatively, if the cat's having troubles catching the mouse, you can have a time limit. So if the time runs out, then you just switch it out so somebody else gets a chance. And of course, as the caller, you get to manipulate how the game's going. So if you see, well, basically you get the control of it. So that's the idea. Remember the power walking instead of running, or you could also have the cat and mouse balance something on their head or on the back of their hand, so that they can that limits their speed. Again, thanks to Eric for this game idea. Head to PhysEdGames.com for more games if you've enjoyed this game. Thanks a lot.